Hello guys, welcome back to Habitual Crypto. My name's Dan, and here on the channel we like to make good habits in trading. So if you like trading cryptocurrencies and learning the best strategies to do so, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Give this video a comment. Let me know what you think the crypto markets are going to be doing for the next month, whether we're going back up to all-time highs or going lower, and what altcoins you guys are interested in. So today we're going to look at the Bitcoin chart, Ethereum, Bitcoin dominance, and then I have a couple quick news of the day articles for you guys. And with that, let's jump right in. So here is the Bitcoin daily chart here. And as you can see, we had first capitulated on May 19th. And we have been sitting in this range between basically $30,000 and $40,000. We've been just ranging here. And I said I thought we were going to range in here about 2 to 3 months. It's been about 5 weeks so far, so a little over a month, and we are still closing every daily candle within this range. We have dipped down a couple times to around 28,000, 29,000, but that's gotten bought right up within an hour or two. So in my mind, that is somewhat of a nice confirmation that the bottom is in. Every time the price gets below 30,000, whether it be retail or institutions, someone is buying that up very, very quickly. So the sentiment seems to be that that is a very discounted price, especially in the long term. And, people don't want to miss out when the prices get that low. So that's good news in my opinion. We are still struggling to get above 35,000, which does line up with the 21-day EMA. So this purple line here we have been getting rejected on. So, but we do have some nice bullish divergence on the RSI here. You can see we've been putting in lower lows, closing lower lows here on the daily, yet we have higher lows on the RSI and on the MACD. So I think this daily bullish divergence might, is playing out currently and might even get us up past 35K, past the 21-day EMA. And then I think we're going to have a strong resistance around the 50-day moving average, which is the main bullish bearish moving average I would be looking at. A lot of people kind of look at that to whether we're in a bearish trend or a bullish trend, whether we're holding above the 50-day moving average. So that's sitting right around 38,600. And that also is lining up with the with this downtrend as well. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Right around the 38.5 level is most likely going to be a strong resistance if we are able to get past 35K. So those are the levels I'm kind of looking at in the short term. Long term, my thesis, my projection still stays the same. I think we will keep ranging here for a few more weeks, possibly even another month before we start moving up past the 50-day moving average, and then 42K is the next strong level we have to break, which lines up with our January high right at $42,000. So that's why that level is important. It has historical resistance. And that's where we need to break to kind of get this ball going again. If we take a look at Ethereum, a little stronger than Bitcoin today. having a nice couple days and kind of giving the whole altcoin market some relief. You can see we did break above 40 or $2,040, which was our resistance back in February, where once we broke $2,000, we got rejected really hard at around $2,040, and fell down quite a bit in the next couple days. And that's kind of why it's acted as resistance this past week. But today we were finally able to break above that, and we're already at 2100. So Ethereum looking good today. On the short term, if I go to the hourly here, some levels I would be looking at are right around a little above 2300. We have a downward trend hits that level, as well as the 0.5 fib level is right around that level. So that's what I'd be looking at as a strong resistance for Ethereum. But so far, really nice uptrend for the day on the hourly. If we look at Bitcoin dominance, you can see we did get rejected right around 48.3 to 48.4. Now we've been rejected there twice, and making a lower high here compared to the local high back on June 22nd. And now we're seeing this relief for altcoins here. Bitcoin dominance falling. And in the short term, I would expect some resistance where we kind of bottomed out here last week around where we are now, 46.8. But I do expect that to break down and us to possibly find some support here around 46.1. We have the previous high, local high, right at that level, and then we also have this upward downtrend kind of falling right at that level too. So if you're in altcoins, I would be looking at around 46.1 to kind of find some resistance on your altcoin Bitcoin pairings if you're looking to make gains there. That's where I'd be looking for some resistance and Bitcoin to kind of get a more relief there. So that's why I'd be looking at in the short term. In the long term, I am still looking at Bitcoin dominance to get up to at least 50%. I do expect once Bitcoin starts moving up again, back up above 42K, up to 50,000, up to all-time highs, Bitcoin to kind of take the lead there, most of the money to flow into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin dominance to rise at least to 50%, if not up to 55%. Somewhere in there, I expect to see Bitcoin dominance to get to, and then once Bitcoin starts to slow up a little bit, I think we'll see a rather strong reversal and the money to flow back into some of the alts again. But I'm going to be patient and wait for those levels to get hit and to see a clear reversal before jumping into putting a lot of my portfolio back into altcoins. That's kind of my analysis with everything right now. Let's jump into the news. I do have one video I want to show you guys to start out, which came out this weekend, but it's pretty big bullish news for Bitcoin in general and Bitcoin in Mexico. So let's jump into that.
Yo sí le he metido mucho tiempo, mucho estudio, y pienso que es un activo que debe de estar en el portafolio de cualquier inversionista. Es un activo que tiene valor internacional, que se cotiza con enorme liquidez a nivel mundial y que por eso debería estar en cualquier portafolio, punto. Lo finito del Bitcoin, los 21 millones, es la clave de todo el tema. Por eso decía yo lo de Ethereum, ¿no? Que mientras no tenga una cantidad finita de emisión, pues yo no les creo nada, man. Pueden emitir más y se deprecia tu activo, ¿no? Sí. El fiat es un fraude. O sea, mira, yo empecé mi carrera profesional en el 81. El peso estaba a 20 por 1. Hoy estamos a 20,000 por 1. A mí no me cuenten. ¿Sí? Y eso es aquí en México, pero si lo hacemos en Venezuela o en Argentina o en Zimbabue, pues, las cifras pierden toda proporción, ¿no? Entonces, el fraude del fiat es una cosa inherente al sistema fiat y lo estamos viendo ahorita suceder en Estados Unidos. La emisión monetaria se fue a la luna, ¿me entiendes? Entonces, el dólar como moneda dura pues es una broma.
Si hoy Ricardo Salinas Pliego viajara 30 años en el futuro y pudiera elegir 3 formas de dinero, activos, bienes, ¿qué se llevaría? ¿Oro, plata, bolívares, pesos argentinos, pesos mexicanos?
No. Nada de fiat apestoso por ningún motivo. Ni un peso, nada. Ni un papel fiat.
Sí, definitivamente.
No, yo sí me llevaría los bitcoins.
Unos bitcoins.
So that was Ricardo Paligo. He is the third richest man in Mexico. And that was some pretty strong words, saying he would take Bitcoin as, if he could pick one investment for the next 30 years, he would take Bitcoin. He also owns a major bank in Mexico, and he wants to be the first bank to accept Bitcoin. So he's going all out here and really believes in especially the finite supply of Bitcoin. He has seen the fiat currencies just, lose the majority of their value in his career, and he knows it's a big fraud. And he owns a bank, so it's not like he isn't in this game. And, now he's ready to move on to something that's not going to be printed every day out of control, So yeah, more major news for Bitcoin, good bullish news. And, I think this is looking really good for Mexico's economy and Bitcoin. So we keep seeing these Latin American countries moving towards cryptocurrency, and I think it's very bullish. Something to watch this week is the Bitcoin mining. So because China shut down a lot of their Bitcoin mining, we're expected to see the difficulty in Bitcoin's blockchain, being solved go down 21% on July 1st. So typically when you do see this difficulty drop, you will see the price drop a little bit and be, this is historically, the price can be very volatile and go down a little bit. But the good news is the mining is being taken over in other countries, and it's happening relatively quickly. And eventually, probably not that long, in the next month or two, you're going to start seeing that difficulty regain its momentum to the upside. And normally, historically, you see price go up a lot when that happens. So again, this is bullish news because we don't want 50% of the mining being done in China anyway. We want it more spread across the globe. And that's exactly what's happening now. So again, short term, be ready, be cautious. We might still see some decent volatility in the next couple weeks, but long term, more bullish news for Bitcoin. So that's what I have for you guys today. We'll be taking a look at Bitcoin, kind of seeing if we can break above that 35K, which is where we're getting kind of rejected at right now, the last couple hours. So hopefully we can continue this hourly uptrend and get past that. And then I would be looking at 38.5 as the next major resistance there, and the 50-day moving average. But if you guys like the content, feel free to subscribe. Follow me at Habitual Crypto on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I'm going to be putting out a lot more content every day. And be sure to subscribe on YouTube and click that bell icon if you want to get these videos around noon Eastern every weekday with my Bitcoin, Ethereum analysis, and the news of the day. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and keep making good habits in trading.